get one, meaning get that rebound. There it is! A triple-double for Caitlin Clark. The third of her career. And she starts 2025 with a triple-double.
Just an insane game, insane moment. Another triple-double for Caitlin Clark. I mean, what she's done is historic. The most ever through the first, 42 games. I mean, it's so crazy what she's done. And how she got that triple-double and then how soon as she then passed the ball is the perfect example of what she's dealing with. You realize she could have, 15, 16, 17 assists right now, but her team just can't get it done. I mean, it's actually pretty crazy. And throughout this whole broadcast, they kept trying to pin her against Angel Reese, and I'm going to break that down in a different video because I just want to focus on this game at hand. But again, Angel Reese, plus minus of -20, 12 points, 17 rebounds. It's great. I mean, you're the biggest one out there. You better get some rebounds. 5 for 14 shooting, 1 assist. And then we look at Caitlin Clark, okay? And she is 4 for 8 from 3, 6 for 13 field goals, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. And again, it could literally be 17 assists. I have all the bookmarks of all these insane passes that she's making and watching her team just absolutely miss. And she's got a +20. I mean, this right here is a perfect example. She gets the triple-double and then gets the rebound and then throws a beautiful pass that then gets fumbled. I mean, what?
Get that rebound.
Gets the rebound, gorgeous pass, and nope, can't even catch the ball. That's actually the perfect example of what Caitlin Clark has to deal with. And it's just, man, there's just levels to this. There's just levels to this. I mean, just look at this sequence, okay?
I think over the last couple of years,
look at that shot.
Having some experience losing, maybe want to win more. So.
Just ridiculous. Then the next play.
Caitlin Clark closes in on a triple-double, 2 assists,
she gets
1
the
rebound
steal,
away.
pushes the ball down the court, beautiful pass, and boom.
And the building is up for grabs.
I mean, she's making a dagger 3, then a beautiful pass down the court. I mean, it's just wild.
By Atkins.
I mean, look at this. She loses the ball. She's in the corner at by half, pinned at the half court, and then just goes across the other court and just drops a 3.
20 points for Kate.
I mean, it's just crazy. It's just wild what this woman can do. I mean, it's just like I keep saying. There's just absolute levels to this.
Here's Clark in the open
look
floor.
At this pass.
Clark gives it up, gets it back. Clark looking to take Williams, finds Boston inside.
That's such a tougher pass than I think people really, actually understand. And then this play, this whole thing actually just is actually kind of perfect summary. I mean, look how Angel Reese starts untucking her shirt. She wants to go after Caitlin Clark for just a regular typical foul. The fact that this was a technical is kind of insane. But it's a foul, and she falls down, hits the ground. What are you going to do? It's called basketball. And then look, Caitlin Clark just walks away. She doesn't say a single thing. You can see. She doesn't even really stare at her. She has her back turned. She's just walking away. Doesn't say a single thing. But, Angel Reese is getting all worked up. And again, that's what happens. And then the score ends up being 58-93 in an absolute dominant win. Caitlin Clark gets the triple-double, right? Yeah, Angel Reese are gonna be like, oh, Angel Reese had her double-double, and it's like, all right, I guess she got her double-double in a blowout loss on a night that Caitlin Clark goes for 20, 4 threes, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and again, I mean, literally, I'm gonna make a separate video of all the blown assists. I mean, it could literally be 15, 16, 17 assists. It's just wild. And this game was never competitive. Everybody was waiting to see if Caitlin Clark can do it again. And I said it. I mean, this is exactly what I said. I said Caitlin Clark is going to take over the WNBA. She is going to take over the WNBA even more so than she did last year. She's playing more patient. She's making smarter passes. Her threes are going to go down more. She's well rested. She's playing better defense. First game, she gets a triple-double. And it wasn't like she was hunting for it. I mean, she really wasn't. Yeah, she lingered in the game a little bit longer than she probably needed to, but a triple-double, like, matters. Like, a triple-double is special in the WNBA. I mean, like, it's just, she was the first rookie to ever do it. And now she already has 3. There's only so many triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. So, like, it actually is legitimately historic here. But it's not like she was hunting for it throughout the game. She wasn't fighting for rebounds that weren't her rebounds. She wasn't forcing assists, you know? It just came to her. The reality is, she's a little bit smaller, and she is always trying to push the ball down the court. So, you know, her getting rebounds is always going to be limited. If she actually made it a priority, and if it was actually important for the Fever for her to get rebounds, then she would get a lot more rebounds. That, of course, will always be the limiting factor in her game in terms of what's asked of her, not because she's incapable of. But like, she could literally be averaging a triple-double. She really could. It's really actually no exaggeration. And that's how you know she doesn't stat pad, because she could easily do it. She could easily hunt for it, but it would change the flow of the game, and it wouldn't be what's best for the Indiana Fever. And it wouldn't be best for her game as a whole. I mean, it would look nice, and it would be great for the box score and the stories and all of that. But yeah, man, this game was no contest. And then it was so funny. And again, I'm going to talk about this in a separate video, but like, they were trying so hard to pit Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark head to head, and they were like, 19 of the 20 most watched games or whatever were, 20 of the most watched games involved Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. And it's like, oh my God, guys, all of the most watched games involve Caitlin Clark. It's all Caitlin Clark. Just because you shoehorn Angel Reese in that graphic doesn't make it true. Like, what are we talking about? I mean, Caitlin Clark's preseason games are smashing records and doing more than the NBA preseason games. I mean, like, it's just insane that we're going to try to pretend like it's Angel Reese that's bringing in those just absolute insane record-breaking ratings. And it's just like, oh my God, they still just can't have the honest conversation about what's going on in the WNBA. And it's actually so perfect on a night that the Indiana Fever dominate, Caitlin Clark dominates, and she has true special plays throughout the game. And yet, they want to act like Angel Reese still played pretty well too. And again, I guess relatively speaking, yes, but like at the same time, again, there's levels to this. And this is another beautiful example. This is a perfect example. Angel Reese makes a layup, okay? And then Caitlin Clark has a beautiful 3, and the commentator just goes right back to Angel Reese, doesn't even comment on Caitlin Clark.
Corral defensive boards, trying to play with so much pace. It's where Caitlin Clark excelled a season ago.
Angel Reese dives in and finishes through the contact.
Tyler Marsh wants more of that from her, catching around that 15-foot area.
Look at this deep 3.
The first logo bomb of the season from Caitlin Clark.
For Angel Reese to catch around 15 feet and then be able to attack and drive to the basket. Saw it on the last possession.
What are we doing? Caitlin Clark makes a logo 3, and then as soon as she makes his logo 3, we're going to talk about Angel Reese catching the ball and going for a layup. Ridiculous. So that's what we're up against this season. And again, this game was the perfect example of everything. It really was. It was the perfect example of everything. Missed layups from beautiful passes from Caitlin Clark, logo 3s, rebounding, the boosting up of Angel Reese, the cooking the books when talking about what players do and what. And it was a perfect game, but exciting nonetheless, and I just can't wait to do this for the rest of the season. I really can't. It's going to be a great season. It's going to be a great summer. Thank you, Caitlin Clark, for making the WNBA something worth watching. And you know what? Thank you, Angel Reese, too. It's kind of fun to have someone to go off of. someone's got to be on, someone's got to lose, someone's got to win. That's sports. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What'd you guys all think about Caitlin Clark's record-breaking triple-double? Just an absolute monster of a game. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.